All right, so the RBA just raised interest rates for the third time this year. Yeah, you heard that right. 3 massive hikes in 2026 alone. And if Westpac is right, we're looking at maybe 2 more before Christmas. Look, if you have a mortgage, a savings account, or literally any money in Australia right now, the next few minutes of this explainer are absolutely crucial. They could literally save you thousands of dollars. Because right now, most Australians are about to make the exact wrong move. Welcome to the explainer. We're going to dive into the cold, hard economic reality of this rate shock. And more importantly, uncover the precise documentary-style playbook you need to survive it.
3 successive rate hikes. That's what we've endured so far in 2026. The economic landscape is literally shifting beneath our feet, and at an unprecedented pace, too. With Westpac predicting those 2 extra hikes looming before the holidays, understanding what's happening right now and exactly how to position your finances is absolutely crucial. We just can't afford to sit back and wait to see what happens. So, let's get right into Chapter 1, the 2026 rate shock.
The story of the last year is basically one of violent economic whiplash. Let me give you the 60-second version. Back in 2025, the RBA actually cut rates 3 times. People finally breathed this massive sigh of relief, right? Mortgage stress dropped to a 3-year low. But then early 2026 hit. Inflation doubled in just 6 months. And the conflict in the Middle East, that sent shockwaves through global energy markets, pushing petrol prices to absolute record highs. We're talking over $2.50 a litre. The result? Well, the RBA panics. February, rate hike. March, rate hike. May, another rate hike. That relief we all felt in 2025 literally evaporated overnight.
And the severity of the RBA's reaction is just undeniable. Look at this. An overwhelming, near-unanimous 8-to-1 vote pushed the official cash rate up to 4.35%. That is not some close, let's-wait-and-see kind of debate. That's a central bank aggressively slamming on the economic brakes to fight inflation.
Which brings us to the fallout. Chapter 2, the mortgage stress epidemic.
The sheer scale of this is staggering. According to Roy Morgan Research, 1.5 million Australian mortgage holders are currently at risk of mortgage stress. Let that sink in. That represents nearly 27% of everyone with a home loan in this country. And the truly terrifying part? Actually, no, get this. That number was modeled before the massive May hike even happened.
So what does this actually mean for your household budget? Well, it's pretty devastating. If you hold an average new Australian mortgage of $736,000, you're now paying $473 more per month than you were at the start of this year. Multiply that out, and you are paying $5,676 extra per year. Just gone. Vanished straight from your family's budget, eaten up entirely by interest.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Hey, I'm fine, I can still make my monthly repayments. But being in mortgage stress doesn't just mean defaulting and losing your house. It means your home loan costs are eating up so much of your income that everything else in your life suffers. It's the complete, dangerous erosion of your household's financial safety net. It literally means no savings, no investments, and absolutely zero emergency buffer if something goes wrong.
And things could easily get worse from here. Westpac is currently forecasting a jump to 4.85% by August 2026. The window to take defensive action isn't opening in 3 months, it's closing rapidly, right now.
So, how do we handle this? Let's get into Chapter 3, 4 moves to survive. Okay, here is your survival roadmap. 4 specific vital moves every single mortgage holder should make this week to armor their finances. Step 1, call your lender. Step 2, maximize your offset account. Step 3, do not panic sell. And Step 4, build a 3-month buffer. Let's break these down one by one, shall we?
Move 1, call your lender tomorrow morning. Seriously, most Australians have no idea what rate they're actually on, and your lender is almost certainly not giving you their best rate automatically. They save those top-tier rates exclusively for people who bother to ask. So pick up the phone and use this exact script. I've seen the RBA decision and I want to review my rate. What's the best you can do? Look, in this environment, lenders do not want you to refinance away from them. Use that leverage.
And the payoff for that simple 10-minute phone call? It's massive. If you have a $600,000 mortgage and you successfully negotiate just a 0.2% reduction in your rate, you just saved over $1,200 a year. That is, without a doubt, the easiest money you will ever make. All right, move 2. Understand your offset account. If you aren't using one, you are essentially donating money to your bank. An offset account simply links your savings to your home loan, reducing the principal you pay interest on.
To put that into perspective, if you have $30,000 sitting in a standard savings account earning 4.5%, you make about $1,350 a year, and you have to pay tax on those earnings. But if you put that exact same $30,000 into an offset account against a 6.5% mortgage, it saves you roughly $1,950 a year in interest. And the best part? That saving is entirely tax-free. In this environment, the offset wins every single time.
Now, move 3 is absolutely crucial for your long-term wealth. Do not panic sell your investments. I totally get it, the temptation is there, right? Rates are up, the economy is shaky, the Middle East is unpredictable, but history shows us that rate hiking cycles always end. In fact, CBA economists are already predicting the RBA has room to pause for the rest of 2026, meaning the next move is likely a cut. If you panic sell your ETFs or ASX shares right now, you lock in those temporary losses and you completely miss the inevitable recovery. The people who built immense wealth through the 2008 GFC and through COVID, yeah, they didn't sell in a panic, they held on.
Finally, move 4. Build a 3-month cash buffer and do it right now. If rates push to 4.85% and you have zero buffer, a single job loss or medical emergency puts you in immediate danger. The strategy here is simple and highly defensive. Open a high-interest savings account paying over 5%. Places like ING, Macquarie, or Upbank are great options right now to help you outpace inflation. Then just automate it. Set up between $200 and $500 a week to go straight into it. Don't touch it. Treat it like a strict bill. This buffer is your ultimate safeguard. It prevents you from being forced to sell your assets at the worst possible time.
Look, the reality is, the RBA raising rates 3 times in 1 year, combined with a Middle East oil shock adding fuel to inflation, makes this a genuinely tough situation for households across the country. But remember this, tough situations reward the people who move early and move smart. Call your lender. Maximize your offset. Hold on to your investments. Build your buffer. Executing these 4 moves will financially armor your household against the shocks we've covered today. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Are you prepared for 4.85%? Really take a hard look at your finances this week. I'd love to know which of these survival strategies you want a deep dive on next. Whether it's refinancing strategies, offset account reviews, or the best ETFs to hold through a rate cycle, let me know. And please, if this explainer helped clarify the economic landscape for you, share it with just one person who holds a mortgage today. It might seriously be the most valuable information they see all week. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.